So we're gonna test the strength of the building out here real quick. Just freaking love winter. Welcome back to the Lost Cause Ranch. Today, we're gonna stuff the shop. As you guys can see, it is fairly empty, but messy. We got a little snow on the ground and got up to another 18 inches coming. So before that, I'd like to get a few of these guys, namely the Nada and some of those inside before they are buried for the rest of the winter. So we're gonna fire the blower up and dust some of those guys off. We have it emptied back out. Stopped at my favorite place, Menards, and picked up a couple mats. And these guys are going to protect that fresh concrete. This one's been laid up for a little bit, so let's see if it starts. All right, we'll charge the battery. Just striking out. Have I ever talked about how much I just freaking love winter? Or try the old ether bunny. So old Nada 59's a little froze into the ground. So the LR4 will get her unstuck and then we'll probably have to get the winch out. Got a couple blocks of wood, so hopefully it doesn't roll away on me. Alright, so we hooked the winch line up off of the LR4. Flying solo right now. Good thing we got the wireless remote. We'll steer the Nada up there, back it up, repeat. Flexed out. Oh, she rolls great. Now, if you would have told me that the Nada was the first one to leave a tire mark in the shop, I wouldn't have believed you. While we're in here, I think we're done camping for the year. I have too much stuff, so I need to try and efficiently store it somewhere because I didn't build a big enough shop. think you can get inside the door and can't even reach that far over top the planter. So we're gonna test the strength of the building out here real quick. Got her snatched up. LR4 there. It worked out perfectly. Building didn't even fall down. The 944 is a no-go on starting. I'm just gonna try and roll it down the hill, but need to get it out from there. It's kind of froze in. So the Amazon winch once again. And in the meantime, I went ahead and fell. I caught up in Sasha's tie out, took a spill right about where the LR4 is, and I had my glove in my hand, not on my hand. Another Genius Joe move. She rolls so nice. There it goes. Yeah, right. Looking for the camera. Like he's gonna bash it. So that's how far I made it. That was a valiant effort. There's where it ended up. Just a bit shy. That's gonna be nice. Just have the fucking thing inside, like, yeah. Like, oh, I wanna go pull the starter out. Okay, it'll take 20 minutes to pull a fucking starter out. We're gonna use the building and the snatch block again. It's a cool view from behind though. Probably nose it in or... I don't care. All right, starting to get loaded up here. And the 944 always looks cool. Risco Disco time. We're gonna kind of angle that one there because that might start getting ripped apart. And that leaves us to this end of the shop. So all in all, not bad. Shocker, another dead one. Risco Disco's a trooper. Hold her to the wood. It holds itself to the wood. Okay. A little frozen. It's got so much gas. Fancy tools. That little guy is quick. Impressed at how fast that little Milwaukee pumped that tire up. But don't you guys miss how nasty the Risco Disco is? This is the best cheap Land Rover ever. I'm kind of sad we're gonna tear it apart, but we do need the parts for other things. And it's about as chooched out rust-wise as they get. Man, isn't that a wonderful sight right there? So happy to have my yard not looking like much of a junkyard anymore. Everything is now stuffed inside that will be inside for the winter. Unfortunately, the V10 Touareg is outside. But we got our spots back, and now you can't see the yellow thing from the road. The only two Land Rovers currently outside are the ones that I'm driving. Eventually I'll have a spot in there for the one that I'm not driving so the snow won't build up on it. We are now plumb full. Quite a crazy sight after 6 months of building this thing out to actually see vehicles in here. Have 7 of them in here at the moment. And just in time because we are getting a blizzard tomorrow. Perfect. Below zero temperatures on the Fahrenheit scale and a bunch of wind and snow. What could be better? But now we have all our Defender parts inside. It's frozen. It's frozen. So we'll have to heat it up. But this is plumb full of everything we took off the LS3 swap Defender. The Nada is now stored inside for what is probably the first time in 30 years, if ever. We have the 540 behind it. That will go back. That's getting sold in case anyone wants a 5-speed E39. Let me know, but that will be out of here. And the Risco Disco will be backed up a little bit and we'll start tearing everything off that. We need some of the bits for the LS3 Defender. Maybe a 5-speed swap for an Eco. Once we're using this thing, my thoughts is to have 3 in here. 2 back there. We're gonna have 4-post hoist, flat spot, fab area, and then 1 over here. So we'll have plenty of room to work around on everything. One thing before we go, got some new keychains just in time so you can't get them before Christmas. Figured since we have a mixture in the shop, what better time to show you these guys. We have the OG Nada 109 outline with Lost Cause Ranch on the back. And quite possibly my favorite, we have the Range Rover Camper with Lost Cause Ranch on the back. We also have a Discovery. And you guessed it, Lost Cause Ranch on the back. And we got a couple other options, including the LR3, LR4, D90, 130 high cap, and the old classic Range Rover. I bet you can't guess, but they also have Lost Cause Ranch on the back. So if you want any of those are on the website. Anyways, appreciate you guys watching, appreciate you subscribing. We are excited to have stuff in the shop finally, namely number 59. Yep, that one behind me. We'll catch you guys on the next one. See, I wasn't lying to you. We're getting dumped on right now. And Sasha's not the least bit happy about it.